Hello, everybody, and thank you for being here today. Today, I will be discussing AI-powered chatbots, specifically focused on ChatGPT. As AI technology continues to rapidly grow, it becomes more prevalent in the academic environment, from tutoring to writing essays to just about anything you need within school. It's becoming a lot more dependent on AI, and there's some good and bad. First, we're going to look at the positive effects with ChatGPT and college courses, because we're in college. So that's what I'm going to be mainly focusing my presentation on. And we're also going to be looking at the drawbacks, the not so good stuff about it. After that, I'm going to recommend some better ethical uses for ChatGPT, and I'll wrap it up after that. So starting first, we are going to be looking at the positives of ChatGPT. The first positive I want to look at is enhanced accessibility. What I mean by this is students that are have learning disabilities. ChatGPT is they have very specific learning capabilities that it's very specific. You can type in, it's going to help you out better than sometimes even teachers can with the understanding aspect. The next best thing is 24/7 availability. Availability is a big thing, because whenever it's late night, I'm trying to get an essay done or just trying to study, my teacher's not going to answer my email as quick as me typing it into ChatGPT and it helping me out. And the last one is personalized learning. This goes back to my first point. It's just very specific to what you actually need. And it'll give you 10 different variations of what you really do need. But next, we're going to be looking at the negative effects of ChatGPT. One major concern that I've even experienced myself is the over-reliance on AI. See, AI is good, but whenever you heavily depend on it too much, it's kind of a setback, because you're not really learning anything. You're just it's almost cheating. So that's a big setback with the AI. But also, there's always bias in AI. The systems are trained and they're set on a large internet database. So a lot of times the database can have inaccurate information. So sometimes you're not exactly getting the real answers that you really do need. It's more just he said, she said kind of a thing on the internet. So those are a little bit of some of the setbacks within it. But moving on from that, we're going to be going into recommendations. And me personally, I encourage balance, which means it's good to have ChatGPT as a great tool, but you can't rely on it, because whenever you start to rely on it, you start not to learn anything. And we're all in college here. Why am I paying to go to college if I'm not going to be learning anything? I'm going to be using a computer to basically get me through. So it wouldn't better prepare me for the field like I need to be if I just use ChatGPT the whole time. But it can be a good tool, like I said. Also regular assessment. Colleges should kind of regularly assess if kids are using AI, which a lot of teachers are starting to use AI detectors, which is good. But like I said, there's also ways around it. So just the knowledge that is out there that colleges could have, and they could basically take their next step from the fact that they know it's out there and they know ways around it, whether that means testing in person to see if people really get it, or if it means just making people do work in class. There's ways around it, but those are my recommendations. And then to conclude, like I said, I'm a big fan of AI to an extent. It has definitely helped me in college, studying late night. It's got me through many stats classes, many business classes. I mean, it's a real deal. It really does. It does everything you need it to at a very, very good, very well. It does it very well, is what I'm trying to say. So There's a lot of good to it, but there's also a lot of bad. Like I said, over reliability is probably the biggest one that I would have to say is the worst. But if you don't abuse it, I really do like the way AI is going. So thank you for your time today, and thanks.